Hello, it's me, Ivor Littlecock. Right then, listen up, you daft muppets. I've just watched the latest Met Office propaganda reel, the one where some spotty lad in a fleece tries to explain sudden stratospheric warming, like he's reading from a script written by the same pricks who fly the spray planes. He's waffling on about how the stratosphere over the North Pole suddenly gets hotter than a hooker's doorstep. 50-degree jumps in a week, apparently. Natural planetary waves, he says, all serious-like. Natural my arse. You know what else causes massive, rapid heating in the upper atmosphere? Dumping millions of tons of metallic nanoparticles that reflect sunlight and fuck with radiative transfer. But I've been told not to mention that. They said to call it the normal winter circulation, the polar night jet. Cute name. Almost as cute as calling the white lines that linger for 8 hours and spread into haze persistent contrails. I've seen actual contrails. They disappear behind the plane like a fart in a hurricane. These things, they switch on, switch off, make right-angle turns, run parallel in perfect grids. Looks less like flight paths and more like the sky's been given a ruler and a can of Dulux. I've been paid to bang on about how weather systems from lower latitudes disrupt this jet and trigger the warming. Funny that, because every single time we've had one of these sudden stratospheric warming events in the last 15 years, the skies over Europe and North America have been absolutely plastered with spray lines for weeks beforehand. Heavy spraying. Day after day, turning blue sky into milky shit soup. Then, boom, natural warming event. What a coincidence. 50 ensemble members from the ECMWF, all spitting out different answers. One says deep freeze, one says mild as piss. Absolute dog toffee forecasting, but when the cold does roll in 2 weeks later, they'll be on telly going, "Look, SSW, exactly as predicted." And when it stays mild, they'll mutter, "Minor event, insufficient downward coupling," and pocket the grant money anyway. Win-win for the lying bastards. Best part? Those thick, day-long plumes turning the sky white are just normal air traffic. Normal air traffic doesn't fly in formation like the red bloody arrows leaving trails that last till sunset, you absolute weapon. Normal air traffic doesn't triple in volume the week before every single natural stratospheric disruption. We've got the photos, the flight radar screenshots with nothing on them while the sky's gridlocked with lines. But sure, keep parroting contrails. So let me translate the whole fairy tale for you. They spray the living shit out of the atmosphere with God knows what, aluminium, barium, strontium, whatever the latest patent says. It buggers the thermal structure of the stratosphere, triggers one of these fake warming events. The polar vortex collapses like a drunk outside the kebab shop and the jet stream goes full spaghetti. Result? Either freak cold and snow, which they blame on climate change, or continued mild slop, which they also blame on climate change. Either way, you're not allowed to mention the giant elephant in the room flying at 35,000 feet, pissing metal the colour of Dulux brilliant white. Sudden stratospheric warming? More like sudden stratospheric spraying, you gullible twats. Right, I'm off to stick a massive "Chemtrails are real" banner on the side of the BBC Weather Office. While they're busy gaslighting the nation with natural variability, I'll be the one pointing at the sky screaming, "Look, you blind cunts, look!" Just like a Portaloo company, they're taking the absolute piss. I am Ivor Littlecock, and that was your weather update. Please remember, if you watch it and you like it, then share it for others to enjoy it as well. Don't forget to follow Liam Stoneley before he's written into the Online Safety Act. See you next time.